Okatakyie Kwame Afrifa e de nsem bia todwa efa nansen Dormaahene ne yoye bia na se ne nsen kan bia ebetumi de basabasa aba oman ni mu a ebesi nei National Peace Council for enhyeda emfre no anase aban enhyeda ene ne ntenase won nsen kan bia to de bia ya na okano bunu din mu ne nsoso ebia na onim se won hwehwe aso bi e wo man Ghana nyina so na sen ya na opani ubehwe na onya kwanya bia se wo kasa ne watu nani edi esi Asantehene Media ye otikra ne bra ngoma so Asantehene otumfo se tutu ababio na wohwe nsem bia waka bia na kyese wo ye de ntitimu mpo abadomafo ene asantefo entem nyanso oman Ghana no ankasa ya somdwie ne ye de awoyen ye de awo Ghana panie dada enti ya na niema bi se no nyaade a etan ede mpapemu eba fise papai otimi etu sa de we ho na mo so wo hya ase de ntitimu aba asantefo ne brontem no nyene nenso ene wo bia nhyeda enso so no so sa na no Okatakyie Kwame Afrifa atena se a wo kire se wo pani esese bredu se ye ka bibi kire no na onya kwanya na se wo kasa ommodoma hu dawuro na sebisebi won ton doma emma aborofo ene ahoho entimi mra doma emra mehwe ne ma papa waye no doma ne mboa ma doma nsoso entimi nkonanim na wonja isa abri bi obenya kwan ya wakasa bia no na wotaki Asantehene brenso opemso oni ni ho adaje a wode aba soso sanse semi so no Okatakyie Kwame Afrifa in fact wakasa ye fa manyo nsem nto nchen se oye MPP ni se oye NDC ni emfa no nto nchen ensem Okatakyie Kwame Afrifa ne wabie bi so pa efri Dormaahene ne campo a osusi senka sansem we sabre senka ya call ne to order no yenya daji na yentie Okatakyie Kwame Afrifa kakra
ye anuanom baako abatuo nti na akɔhye baabie na wo ye create tension between Asante and Bono eja yemu bi ye defend Asante. It came across as though ye ni anuanom Bono fo. We've sat down, we've reflected. We will not leave the space for you to make these commentaries unguarded, unchecked. We will still pass commentaries over it, except that it will be done differently. Judge ni awatsina judge read the constitution over and over. Na say ne would so a problem when enema bi Asantehene Asantehene dia ni mu eya. It does a personal fight against Yera Asantehene. And I say it is diabolically being wrapped as a national agenda. Ubedru United Kingdom one. The United Kingdom is ruled by King Charles, which is a country on its own. But Scotland for a flag, although they are within the United Kingdom. And to Scotland war flag, does that threaten the sovereignty of the United Kingdom? So if you believe that unity requires sameness, it cannot be. Ghana's constitution rejects the idea of sameness. Say, obi an forget the identity. Na yemra ni nyina yenkamum ni yenyam asantefo remfi omo ho, domafo remfi omo ho, egonja for da bi yen asa na constitution e paka. We are a unitary state. Efe. Gamanche be yen de efe. Fantemai be yen de efe. That is what we talk about. In diversity lies strength. Baby no mo ba Asantehene ye ne Asantehene. Baby no mo kwa Asantehene ye ne Asantehene. Sana me expect say na Dormaahene me ankasa me papa. Ube peja ho. Say de be ya baby no mo ba be peja wo nso ebisa be peja wo ankasa ho. Me ankasa me papa na Dormaahene Ajimambedu. I decided I was not going to make comments about Asantehene and Semubio. Because now I'm going to see a tour berry. It's a tour berry any day. And you may be a promise one ka one sakano. Kabema the peace that reign between Asante and Bonono. Anka awoho. Listen. Ye nuanom baako. Abatuo nti na akɔhye baabie na wo ye create tension between Asante and Bono eja yemu bi ye defend Asante. It came across as though ye ni anuanom Bono fo. We've sat down, we've reflected. We will not leave the space for you to make these commentaries unguarded, unchecked. We will still pass commentaries over it, except that it will be done differently. eti Nana Dormaahene mesen wada mama me no ni nkomo eti se wo hwe Dormaafo so na woyɛ de Dormaafo pɛ na oboa ma bunu pagya bunu nkyempem epagya na wogya Asantehene nso mo yɛ na Asantehene no wo hwɛ na Asante so na wadaroma mira ɛbɛyɛ den ɛde besi another one me papa, and when I say me papa newa, I've explained it over and over. Say I believe a condom no, it goes beyond just Doma, Asante, Dwabe, Achiremasu ni ande. A condom is in 8 family. Diana, Oyoko, Asechiri, Asuna, Bretio, Ekwana, Ene Adako no Omamaka. A condom ni na, that's what consists of it. Na Messia Jahine eye Duanani. So we are Duanani dia. Then clearly we are me papa. So I will pass comments on the nyome bi awaka efa yewra Asantehene ne IGP ho. Na respectfully we will share our ideas on it. I think as a high time you make some of these commentaries not because it is your personal agenda, but it must have a national connotation. As a bibi attachment. If so we are lawyer ni wuni mumra. It's only mradia. And Ajiman Bedu, it must be grounded in law. It must be solid in law. If a judge ni what's in a judge, you read the constitution over and over. Now say any would have so a problem when any maybe a Asantehene Asantehene dear nimu a year. It does a personal fight against Yewra Asantehene. And I say it is diabolically being wrapped as a national agenda. And then you be this uncommon. So yentie missing Ajiman Bedu.
I say every Adiabi airport. Now one back. Yeah. Adiabi airport down and one back. Yeah. Ajiman Bedu the only said that be a baby upon. Na bibi wo mebka. Yeah. Down a man can be a locker. So back on one way back. Yeah. Yeah. Adiabi airport. Yeah. Abana de anim se tumi nyina ya tru te se John Dramani Mahama onne Ghana nyina ya de tumi ama no yewura na aswe no bi te se police bi te se military ni nyina ahihya na se ya na moa yewura na no bi koso nkran Ghana for me will be am tiasie anwie ye ni se o we de bia abetwam Yewra na no other president BSc Kumasi. IGP Okaho. IGP wo ho oye de. Atusa na bi na mu. Ghana o IGP je ojina o ma Ghana nyina. Yewra de hu kura na say. Na say GJ Ghana Journalists Association. Ba ya ba wo so big Kumasi. Be de no kura na ha. On the thing make us no make no na mampanyina ya to abade ma no no oba na bi no so beka ho na ba ki ka flag enya Ghana flag yewra IGP da oye saade ne bi Americans ni nyina o ma me do ma me yo mpesa as a matter of priority onko slave man sini ahemfo agase no onko ya saade ne bi ma be Buno ha ombra anya ba akoma na vice o madoma o waya bi ma regions ni na sa anya bi ama regions ni na na o ba bi ba akoma na obaya me agbabadu anto so biru me sori Ghana sa sa de na ye be ka setia sa me ma na nkwaso me mu bi da wo afi we mu ni be 6 years me nti sa Ghana sa de bi akoso yewra wabana na o de ne bae o sa ho ka da na no sikasem mankanfo o ye no kora sikasem wa ye aye kama Ghana ni bia be ka sikasem onye yie no me Ajiman Bedu menti ase se koso
na Ajiman Bedu se onti ase se eye IGP Christian Tetuyonu ama Asantehene kwan amana ye eye de wo yi say a parade or ye guard of honor, a guard of honor and Adia. So we inspect a parade. Is that clear? One tiasie. Secondly, so GJ 4-year program B. And I Jima Bedusu one tiasie say Asantehene banana Asante flag aiding him. Now Yamuana many mirror a new Komokra. Now you have new Komokra. So because you were a judge, I am going to have the conversation grounded in law. I will have it grounded in a world politics and examples across the world. You are fighting for. You are fighting for your own personal thing wrapped under a year. I said, yeah, only Koma Ghana, Koma Ghana, Mira. Messi Ajmabedu, the Awuye won't Koma Ghana. The any kind what read the Constitution, Article 271, very clear on what it says. Article 271 of the Constitution says that the institution of chieftaincy, together with its traditional council, is hereby guaranteed. So you can the institution of chieftaincy is guaranteed. Flag and eka santemai ho ansa ne yeba be Ghana no eka santemai a chieftaincy ho. It's say it is guaranteed. Flag ne ka ho, it is guaranteed. Na Asantehene ba na dom di nanimu a eka santemai ni chieftaincy ne ho ansa ne yeba ka Ghana ho. So if the Constitution guarantees the institution of chieftaincy, it guarantees it. And you see, not only does it guarantees the chieftaincy institution, it even goes ahead to admonish any state institution, whether parliament or every other institution, say obetimi amend anything that touches or derogates a chieftaincy institution without first being brought to a National House of Chiefs. So Article 272, or say Parliament and by extension any public authority cannot pass any law or take any action that detracts or derogates from honor and the dignity of the institution of chieftaincy. It's a Santemai for Kraumo flag, and then Asante, Emma Asantehene and Asantehene. You cannot pass Emra to take away that flag simply because we have joined a country called Ghana. After all, Ghana is a unitary state. And unity is not achieved by erasing the history or the identity of people. Unity is achieved by acknowledging the diversity in the existence of the people within the country. What is this continuous attack? Constitution recognizes customary law under Article 11.3. Under Article 26.1, the state must protect and promote customs. It says Asantehene ye bibi na it borders on a customs. Clearly inspecting of parade, displaying of flag, performance of ceremonial duties as Asantehene ye no. It has got nothing to do with usurping the sovereignty of Ghana. Because the war it is within the exact constitutional mandate here. It's in Anajima Medu. Siyete ho now catch say Asantehene inspected a guard of honor and the guard of Debe it say usurp the presidential. Don't mention sir. If a ceremonial parade is not a political activity, it is constitutionally protected, a cultural function. Yes, ceremonial parade, not for just heads of state. Yes, ceremonial parade, and your heads of state in Gua, will be a minister of foreign affairs will mind be so. Obedru baby, yet me a ceremonial parade, mano, no inspected. Yana and Danny Abudu, or baby or one, you bet me a ceremonial parade, mano, will inspect me. Ewa damba Ochehene to a ceremonial parade or a ochimemwa. You bet me ama Ochehene inspect it. And there is nothing wrong. Government can inspect ceremonial parade. And there is nothing wrong. Even religious leaders bet me inspect a cadet corner, a ceremonial parade. There is nothing wrong. It has not border. It is not about the sovereignty of this country. Emfa Ghana who may be while we are discomforted by the actions of Asantehene, so you are wrapping it against say as a fight on principle, any principle, papa. Wadaroma Asantehene die na wo ye no. Say ye will kura the flag go, say will kura wo inspecting parade those way you. These are all part of the culture which is guaranteed under the Constitution. What you say? Ejina Ajimambedu say what problem with Asantehene. Be clear. Don't wrap it as if say oh fight for a year Asantehene a Ghana mine. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeti kroma say the man for the bebre na nim say Dabon for omo flag. Gonja for omo flag. Gamashi wo omo flag. Uko yi mikro mu mfantefo ya asafufo e bebre wo omo flag. Wo bia wo bi. It does not challenge the sovereignty of the republic. And then Ghana nkwana akodura yesi ye oman, and for that matter ye oman no sebio your friend say untimi, because you are a nation you cannot have your friend say a flag within a nation. Since when? Ubedru United Kingdom wa. Say United Kingdom is ruled by King Charles, which is a country on its own. But Scotland for omo flag, although they are within the United Kingdom. And a year to Scotland war flag, does that threaten the sovereignty of United Kingdom? Ubedru United Kingdom, although Wales is within United Kingdom, but Wales war omo flag. Ukodru Germany, Bavaria is within Germany, but Germany edudu wa omo national flag. Bavaria also omo flag. Quebec, Udu Canada, Quebec has their flag, although they are within Canada. Ukodru South Africa, heya anwa Zulu fall within South Africa, but Zulu fall omo flag. Enti edi ane tiny and nibrene nanajima bedu adey me baba adey. Ghana is not a uniform state. There are different diversity. And that diversity in the beauty of Ghana ever out. So if you believe that unity requires sameness, it cannot be. Ghana's constitution rejects the idea of sameness. It says, "Obi an forget the identity. Na yemra ni nyina yenkamum ni yenyam Asantefo remfi omo ho, Dormaahene remfi omo ho, Gonja for da bi yen sa na constitution e paka." We are a unitary state. Efe. Gamanche beye ne de. Efe. Fantemai beye ne de. Efe. That is what we talk about. In diversity lies strength. Enti na bedu adewe wa ya. Ebere du se obi jai. Me papa. Jai. Emwa. Wate. Yenyai. Wate. Asantehene no yeni ntokwa wona ye yanka wodi ntokwa bi ebemu Asantehene ye na ade. The kingdom of Asante is strengthened by Ghana's unity, because Ghana Asante da ne mind ye be ye Ghana no ye kwosere se beka ho, Gonja da ne mind ye kwosere se beka ho, and ye patchy and it's so beautiful. It doesn't threaten the sovereignty of Ghana. And ajima bedu why ye bia eye. It is a national cohesion. Let us discuss national cohesion. Don't rub it. In any case, Asantehene say to na would in a term say, yeah, mano, a God of Deben or Asantehene. It won't chase. Asantehene say to we grab the Anya Asantehene. What me call Trinidad and Tobago, any near mana inspector guard of honor. Any Deben parade. We Asantehene say to and what Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, man, inspector guard of parade ni Hawaii. Obi kurum. Eti yeah, man, inspector a parade na aye de. Also your hit pon. O branding ye na branding ni mu ye dua. Ya be mo inspector parade ni bi. Asantehene na inspector parade wo Morocco. We Morocco. Asantehene wadru Morocco a wo inspector parade. And also go inspector parade near to Morocco in the Asantehene bidi. Go inspector parade near to Morocco in the Asantehene bidi. Asantehene contributing the quota to the development of our nation. No two ways about it. Dabon crisis by we called on Asantehene. Why? Chieftaincy dispute bebre. Wabwa. Asantehene otum for educational fund wabua, health wabua, development of our nation moko IMF ne moko yedia wono na mo frɛ no so won fa ne tirimaje no wode tira kwaje eti ye frɛ no so wamra me inspector guard of parade ne na ye de bai ana ye de bai ana ye de bai Dormaahene So what personal ntokwa bi a woni Asantehene ni Asanteman wa. Don't wrap it as though a year all fight for. What do I say? Northern Ireland, no money now on flag. But they are within a year. Your friend say the United Kingdom. Who be do United States here with Timuya? States in the brave or personal flags. Connecticut, New York. If you say omo gidi say a states be na kekambo mu form the United States of America. So they have the Constitution of Connecticut, they have the Constitution of New York, they have other several constitutions. Munyai. Why? Munyai. Some countries, Scotland, near the UK, they are not collapsing because Obi war. Now, why you be a year? Why you be a year? Why you be a year? What the tiny ntokwa aba eye unuanom entem for far too long. Ebrana so say me papa ube jai. Why? Jai. Enya de papa. Jai. Ya beto aba na wo ye said be ya NDC be wini bono. Ampa you succeeded. If you say make the argument say baby no mu ba, baby peja baako. Baby no mu ba, baby peja ye nyina. Eti bentuma baby no mu no oba baby peja ye nyina no. Ana me nuanom bunufo di mirika kwotoma ya NDC. Ena NDC no aba. Oma hu ne say Asantehene da so ye Asantehene. Bibia no abetumi aya afa ho. Afa ye ne yes wo man inspective parade ni ade nso a. Eno nso mu ne ye akutukum. Ene say wutwa wo nuanom bunufo ntro. Etinye bebinom ne ba bebe pija baako. Nemom bebinom ba Asantehene ye ne Asantehene. Bebinom kwa Asantehene ye ne Asantehene. Sana me expect say na Dormaahene me ankasa me papa wo be peja ho say de be ya bebi no ba be peja wo nso e bi say be peja wo ankasa ho me say ene we bo wa be ya hu hia wa ye bia twaso engaso wa ye bia twaso de wo ye nyina ya politics. Asantehene nye bibia go against constitution. Okura ne flag and ne kura ne deda ansa ne yebe form Ghana no e the constitution abeto no. And the constitution has recognized. It is guaranteed. Customary law is guaranteed. Eti dia be ne ntokwa hunu na da bia wo maye abunufo keka abunufo ne santifo tribom sa adai. Oh, why you be a twaso? Why you be a twaso?
Commander, ASP Coffee Agreement. Commander, now ASP Coffee Agreement. To now
Mira, Mr. Rew. Eya unsu pejam dodo. Why? Pejamu ne sun dodo. Mane mra fom kakra. Na afi ne yenye ni se. Why? You said eya usi pejam na God of honor na ehu ho fan eya na ehi. And here, he said me nya Asantehene agbe me hipa. Ejaza mi Asantehene agbe me hipa. Adai. Wa Asantefo etukura